What is up, JAMILY? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This is, of course, my discussionary series where I take a look at the past, present, and future of JamiroQuai and their over 28 years of music making. In this episode, I thought I'd do a little bit of a welcome change. I thought I'd talk about the JAMILY. And I know in past videos here on my channel, I've talked about lovingly the amazing fan base of the band of JamiroQuai that has been with them since the early days, but I thought I'd devote an episode talking about how amazingly wide arrayed and how lovely the JamiroQuai fan base, or the JAMILY, has been while I've been a part of that lovely fan base for nearing 30 years of fan appreciation. But as I said, back then, when JamiroQuai first came out in 1992, the online community of JamiroQuai fans didn't really develop until a few months as technology kept advancing online. The JAMILY only got bigger and bigger, but the most unique thing about the JAMILY is it is a worldwide fan base, and there's only probably several handful of actual artists who have a big fan presence all around the world. And JamiroQuai, of course, has big contingents of members of their JAMILY all around the world, ranging from Asia, Europe, South America, Latin America, the United States, and of course the Far East. And during its peak of online activity, the JAMILY had massive web presence, at least online and on social media, with JamiroQuai nearly having fan sites in every part of the world that was omnipresent on the internet in those early days of the online JAMILY. And of course, with the advent of social media, meeting fans and fans talking to each other, it's only become easier for unestablished music fans to discover the music of JamiroQuai, mostly based off of word of mouth and music discovery themselves, given that a lot of music is kind of veering away from a physical activity to a bit of a digital activity due to the advent of music streaming. But as I said, I've been following the JAMILY for such a long time that these fans around the world are very, very passionate about the music of JamiroQuai, and you can only see a small example of that when you go to the hashtag JamiroQuai section of the Instagram photo sharing application. There are so many JamiroQuai fans, so many talented JamiroQuai fans that who don't only appreciate the music of JamiroQuai, they're inspired to be creative themselves, be it they start a tribute band, be it that they do fan art, or be it that they do exactly what I've been doing for many years here online and supporting JamiroQuai and spreading the word about the positivity and the overall joy that they get, and adulation they get from seeing JamiroQuai either live or from appreciating their music in their own time on social media. And I can't think of very many bands that have a fan base that is this passionate, and that doesn't mean JamiroQuai isn't reciprocative of that. The band members of JamiroQuai, of course, take their time, their free time, especially at gigs, to meet fans, to interact with them, to take pictures with them. And some fans are lucky enough to get the backstage to meet JamiroQuai, who have been supporting the band for such a long time, and I know my day will come where I'll finally get to meet JK and the boys in person myself. But I thought I'd record a new episode of JamiroFan Talks About to talk about the JAMILY. And like I said, there are some amazing JamiroQuai fans around the world who went above and beyond the call of their fan passionate duty to help the JAMILY. And I can name a few: David Rowe in Britain, David Malfo from France, my friend Mikey Malasic from Germany. So many JamiroQuai fans who have at least stepped up to help facilitate and maintain this fan base for such a long time. And you know, they all deserve a debt of gratitude from us fellow JamiroQuai fans for helping continue to keep the interest of JamiroQuai and their music is very, very present online. And, you know, I do my own part when I can, where I can, to spread the gospel, you may say, about the band JamiroQuai. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. I wanted to devote an episode strictly to the JAMILY, and I say thank you to every JamiroQuai fan that I've even interacted with on social media, who I had the luxury to meet back in 2018 in New York City at a live JamiroQuai gig. That you all are amazing people, and it was just a joy to meet all of you on a daily, bi-daily, or after a few years kind of basis, and especially all the old hardcore JamiroQuai fans who I pretty much got indoctrinated with back then in JamiroTalk, and of course in the beautiful sea of fan sites that existed back in the late 90s and early 2000s. I hope this fan base continues to go strong into the upcoming 9th JamiroQuai album. But like I said, I hope you enjoy this episode of JamiroFan Talks About. I'm hopefully going to be doing a few more episodes of this now and again as we go into spring and summer of 2020. So keep your eyes on my YouTube feed for more episodes of JamiroFan Talks About in the distant future of various topicality that I think of. I just also want to do a few quick updates here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel while I've got the time. I just finished Season 1 of my most sought-after rarities and promos of the JamiroQuai discography. Season 1 is episodes 1 through 10, and if you haven't got a chance to catch up on those episodes, I'll be sure to put a link to that playlist that I just made of those first 10 episodes of that series down in the description of this video down below, so be sure to check out that playlist in your own time. I also have a second season of the most sought-after promos and rarities of the JamiroQuai discography starting next week, the week of March 9th, so that will be the same. It'll be another 10 episodes, episode 11 through 20 of that series. I am contemplating of doing more episodes, but we will see where I'll see where my free time is, and I might be able to pull out an episode 21 through 30, so fingers crossed. But like I said, that second season of the most sought after rarities and promos will be running every Wednesday and Friday throughout the middle of March all the way into early April of 2020. I might be trying to do a few more new series here on the channel, but as I said, as it comes to doing content on YouTube, give me some time to think it all out, and I will let you know on my social media what I've got planned for this channel. I do have some more JamiroQuai minutes coming out sporadically every week where the news necessitates it, so I'm hopefully going to be shooting for 3 to 4 JamiroQuai minutes a week if I can, if the news is there. Some weeks may not have a lot of news, so there might be a bit of a declination in my content, but keep your eyes out on my YouTube channel for all that late upcoming content to my channel here on YouTube. And of course, I will be potentially do maybe a few little special interest videos here and there if I can, if I have the free time. It's all about having the free time to think all this content out before I can record it. But as I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe and ding the bell on your YouTube channel, on your YouTube page, on your YouTube account to stay up to date with all the latest notifications of newest content from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of JamiroFan Talks About, and I'll see you again really soon with more JamiroQuai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody.